Remix of conviction, redux dereliction, and go time for no time. That's just a snippet of what's been going on recently in stuff.
Here at Geeks You Drink, we write over 19,000 quiz questions a year, so you think we wouldn't have time to keep up with the news. But guess what, motherfucker? We do it anyway! This is Recently in Stuff.
Good afternoon, happy Friday, and welcome to Recently in Stuff, Geeks Who Drinks weekly news quiz. My name is Aaron, and away we go. On Monday, potential Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams got a surprise plug from who? It is Donald Trump. It turns out that he hates Georgia Governor Brian Kemp so much that he's willing to chuck his own party under the bus in order to exact revenge for Kemp not backing his overthrow attempts last year. It is really pretty amazing to watch his famous pettiness play out in current elections. And today, in fact, in the tight race going on between his nose and his face, Trump went ahead and endorsed scissors. Next up, this week, a North Carolina hospital system fired 175 employees who refused to do what? That is get vaccinated, of course. Winston-Salem-based Novant Health, which operates over 800 facilities, recently instituted a COVID vaccine mandate for its over 35,000 employees. Most of them complied by last Friday's deadline, but 175 who refused the vax were canned. A spokesperson for Novant said they were sorry to let them go, but they're sure that they'll see everybody again real soon. Moving on, during a food event Monday in Lyon, a rowdy crowd member pegged French President Emmanuel Macron with what? It was an egg. But don't worry, Macron is fine. The egg bounced off his shoulder and then cracked open on the floor. The attacker thought about throwing more, but then figured, nah, one egg is an oof. Well, that's the sound of a disgraced gym coach grappling a flamingo over flip-flop custody, which means it's time for the week in Florida. Last week, Florida raised its minimum wage to what pleasingly round figure? It is $10 an hour, one of the highest in the Deep South and a significant increase from Florida's old minimum wage, but still, not great. So if you were wondering what a full working week of your time in Florida would be worth, the answer is, hold on just one sec here. Just carry that one and your dignity. Next up, what foundation recently announced this year's recipients for its Genius Grants? That is the MacArthur Foundation. The organization handed out $625,000 to luminaries like art historian Nicole Fleetwood and author Ibram X. Kendi. They also announced a $150 million grant-giving grant to the MacArthur Foundation. Congratulations, you guys! Moving on to the world of sports. 36-year-old Hakuo Sho recently put in his retirement papers, ending his reign atop what sport? That would be sumo wrestling. And if you're wondering what Hakuo's most looking forward to about retirement, pants. Next up, on September 27th, we began the 3-week journey into what spooky astrological phenomenon? That's Mercury Retrograde, where from our perspective, the speediest planet seems to slow down in its orbit around the sun. But astrologers warn that it's a time of cosmic consequences for us Earthlings, with issues ranging from tech mishaps to relationship and career disasters. That all sounds really scary, but the astrologies say there are certain things you can do to protect yourself. Let's take a look.
Follow these simple tips to survive when Mercury is in retrograde. Number 1, cleanse your space by burning sage or lavender. Number 2, take salt baths to clear your energy. Number 3, don't start any new projects. Number 4, clear yourself of others' negative energy. Number 5, cut off all loose ends. Number 6, think before you speak.
Honey, have you seen the kids?
Nope.
And finally, listen to your intuition.
Hey, wait a minute. Astrology's stupid. And moving on. Kids are now getting arrested over the banned Devious Licks TikTok challenge, which encourages them to steal from where? The online trend had kids recording themselves ganking stuff from their schools. The challenge originally took its cue from mischievous state legislatures absconding with their district's arts and music budgets. Oh, you rascals! On Tuesday, a Dutch auction fetched $58,000 for an amateur 1970 recording of a lost song by what rock icon? That is John Lennon, who apparently played the never-released song Radio Peace for young interviewers during a visit that he and Yoko Ono made to the Netherlands in January of 1970. What could have been just a fun trip to the Low Country ended tragically, however, when Yoko misunderstood the phrase going Dutch and insisted upon splitting the Beatles. Beep, 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 beep. And finally today, when Tony Awards were handed out on Sunday, 5 technical awards went to a version of what classic Dickens tale? Bah humbug! It is A Christmas Carol. And yeah, congratulations and all that, but that old creaker of a story could really use an update. I would make Ebenezer Scrooge like a Bitcoin billionaire and replace the ghosts with Hadid's sister deepfakes. And as for the Cratchits, like grinding poverty and medical debt, no, that still plays. But the show is still missing something that really screams mandatory Broadway. I wonder what... Oh, I got it! Take it, Tiny Lynn!
Yo, my name is Tim Cratchit. People say I'm tiny, but if you say it much, I'll break this crutch up in your hiney. And no, you didn't jump in a DeLorean. All the ladies be adoring me, cause I'm so cute. My flow is so Victorian. The holidays are coming, and I'm getting loose. Wanna get this joint cooking like my local butcher's goose. Yeah, I mean the big fat heavy one. God bless us everyone. Let's do this Yuletide like there's no time at the present one. Ebenezer's back on his bullshit, and his employees don't wanna push it, but they kinda think he's full of it.
Thanks, Tiny Lynn. We are never going to see the end of that kid now.
Yo!
But what we have never not seen the end of now is this episode of Recently in Stuff. We will be back next week with more current events trivia. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then. Hi again, it's Aaron. Just wanted to thank you for watching and say that if you can subscribe, it would help us out a whole bunch. So please do that. You can also check out our other YouTube content in this whole area here. So thank you.